Hi everyone, my name's Emma and I am putting my life online. Today I decided I'm going to look back at my very first YouTube video, which was actually my resolutions for 2018. So it's about a year later. I wanted to see kind of a little bit of how far my video editing skills have gone, as well as if I kept up with any of my 2018 resolutions. And the fact that I think I made 5 and I can only remember 2 or 3 of them might be a little bit telling on how this video is gonna go. So I've got my laptop here on a chair while I sit on the floor, and yeah, I'll cut into the screen here what I'm seeing and you get to see my reactions. I haven't seen this for a year. So here we go. I'm already just kind of dying. I still like the whole hand covering the screen to close out a video. I just think it's fun, it's easy to edit, but just the need to have it, my face, and then the hand with the title, I don't know. I stand by the choice, but it just looks funny. And the font and the music.
Oh, hey there 2018. As a new YouTuber, I thought I would just jump on the bandwagon.
So I think I was filming this on my phone, and I'm still not perfect at this, but you can totally tell I'm just looking at myself in my phone. I'm not actually looking at the lens or where it's coming from. I still appreciate my corniness. Oh, hey there 2018. And you might see that my 2019 resolution video may start in the same way after this inspiration.
Bandwagon and try to steal those views by doing a New Year's resolution video.
Here you go. I looked at the viewfinder.
Now, my true feelings about New Year's resolutions is I think if you are wanting to start...
I also like my necklace shining. So if I can find it, I'll put in a clip of what my setup for this video was, but it was books stacked on my bed, at the end of my bed, with a lamp behind my phone, and my phone was in a selfie stick in a mug that was full of socks, keeping it upright. So I have a light literally shining right on me, and it's just picking up this necklace the whole time. I do like my background though. I do miss that rainbow bookcase. It kind of got dismantled. Bookcase is still there, just the bookshelf is a mess.
Are wanting to start something at the end of December, you can just start it whenever you want.
I still kind of agree with this. You don't need the new year to start your resolutions. If you want to make a positive change in your life, just start making it. But I think I touched on this in this video. I waited for the new year to start my YouTube channel. So, you know, pot, meet kettle, I guess.
Start things. I also think this will be kind of a fun video to look back on. I follow a lot of YouTubers like Hannah Witten and Becky O or Becky Online.
Still love Hannah and Becky, and it is a fun video to look back on, so there you go.
So let's get started.
So we're 1:30 into a 6-minute and 12-second long video, and now we're getting started on the resolutions.
New Year's resolution 1, drink more water. And I know that is a cliche resolution, but it's something I don't.
So this was one of the resolutions that I actually remembered. Am I drinking enough water? No. Am I remembering to drink more water? Yes. Will drink more water still be a resolution that I'm working on next year? Yes.
Measurable, and I do think that's important for New Year's resolution goals.
Also, my stupid bangs. I straightened them because I thought it looked better in the video. I don't deny that. I do think I like the way I look with straight hair, but I should have just pinned them because I keep touching them and it's really bothering me. I still do that in some of my other videos and it really bothers me when I'm editing.
Goals. The rest of my goals are a bit more loose because
one take.
So I'm going to keep that one in there, even though it's a bit of a cliche. I can bet you that half of the New Year's resolution videos on YouTube include drinking more water.
I like it because I can tell that these are things I think to say beforehand. So I obviously wrote out the resolutions and sort of why and what talking points I would talk about a bit, and thought about it in my head as I was putting on my makeup and stuff. But you can tell that I was thinking about pointing out that it's a cliche to say you want to drink more water, and everybody says they want to drink more water at New Year's. And so it's just funny watching my own brain work in that way, where I can tell that it's trying to get these thoughts out that were really smart in my head, and they're not coming out because I'm just trying to get the point across. It's funny.
New Year's resolution number 2, make at least 26 videos this year. Now I know that's very low. I know people who make 26 in a month, but 26...
I did that. I don't know how many. I think my count is at 50, but that includes some videos that are hosted on my YouTube that you can't see, that are done for school. But I definitely beat 26. I mean, I made 20-ish in Vlogmas alone. But that goal was to have a video out every other week. That wasn't consistent, but I did make the 26 videos, so pushed it home with Vlogmas at the end. But I'm still pretty proud of how I have done in terms of content creation on both Instagram and YouTube throughout this first year of trying them.
Is about 2 a month, so that's what I think is pretty manageable. Obviously,
and I still have those little side comments to myself as I'm editing where I make fun of myself. That's something that's fun for me, and that probably won't go away. Yeah.
If I do more than that, I will be very happy with myself, but
I am very happy with myself.
Which is resolution number 3, is to be doing this and recap this video at the end of 2018.
I didn't remember this one, and I have completed this one. So, you know, we are 2 out of 3, with minor improvement in the first goal that I just didn't happen to actually meet.
I want to stick with it for at least a year, figure some things out before I decide if I'm going to just drop it or not.
Don't feel like I'm going to drop it, though.
I do have school, I do work, I have a lot of other things going on.
I was not working the same job then. Oh, that's so funny. I have school and work. That's funny. I was doing my Master's of Public Health. At this time, I was finishing second semester, and in January, I was working 2 jobs part-time, one as an admin assistant and one as a tutor.
Resolution number 4 is to develop a better relationship with my health.
This is the one that I remembered. So this is the 3rd one that I actually remembered. Yes and no. I think when I made this, I was thinking fitness-wise, and I did learn more about my own fitness needs and fitness habits this year. I am not more fit or at the level of fitness that I want to be, but I learned that I like classes, I like having a schedule, and that is worth the money for me. I did some spin classes and yoga with teammates from work, and that was really great. Having a gym membership just doesn't cut it. I don't feel like I know what to do at the gym, so then I get nervous and don't go. And I've been just more aware of the amount of junk food I've been eating, so I've been trying to eat better, and then along with that is the drinking water and trying to sleep better. So, you know, maybe I wouldn't say a better relationship with my health, but I have learned a lot about my own health. So, you know, laid a good foundation to have a repeat resolution and do better next year.
Now, that doesn't mean, I have to go to the gym every single day, but I did go yesterday, so.
I love the spinning subtitle. By the end of it, before I got my Mac, I was starting to get so annoyed with the limitations of Windows Movie Maker, and even just in that, the fact, like, having something pop up, it never popped up at the exact moment you wanted it to. Their dissolves were rough. So trying to do fun little side comments and little, like, peanut gallery within my video was really annoying. So I'm just laughing at my choice there.
Good job, me. But I want to develop a better relationship in sense of I understand my health better. I actually go to the doctor to do like my yearly checkups and things like that. I am more focused on what I'm putting into my body, and yes, I am trying to set better, more realistic fitness goals for myself. So that's a pretty loose one.
Okay, so by my loose definition, I didn't do too bad this year. Yeah, I think 2017 Emma would be okay with how 2018 Emma did. I also distinctly remember working really, really hard to make sure I was in the center of the frame, and I'm not.
And finally, New Year's resolution number 5, and that is to leave 2018 with less things than I started 2018 with.
That is still a mission. A mission I will likely accomplish, if not leaving 2018, leaving the end of January with less things. But that is not due to self-control. That is due to necessity, because I am moving across the world. If you didn't know, if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, I will be going to Australia at the end of January to study medicine. Shameless plug. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of that journey and more about med school and living in Australia. But that will necessitate having less things. I've been trying to get rid of more things, and I've been working through some of that. But this Emma would not be very proud with the state of this Emma's bedroom and collections and things. Yeah. That one didn't go so well, but it has stayed in my mind. I actually forgot it was a resolution, but I've been thinking about it constantly, so getting there. And I don't know if completing something a month late out of necessity counts as completing it for resolution, so I don't think I can award myself that one.
So, as you can see, I have a number of books. There's a duplicate.
I still own that duplicate. I think I know who it is, who it belongs to, and I have asked them, and they are pretty sure it belongs to them. It's still on my bookshelf.
I have candles, I have mugs, I do collect things, and I do find it very hard to let go of things that have a small memory, no matter how small, or anything like that emotional attached to it. But in 2018, my goal is mainly more to collect experiences instead of things. So I don't want to leave 2018 feeling like I have more clutter and I have more things with me. I'm hoping that in 2018 I'm going to go off to a different school and I'm going to be moving on with my life. So, moving.
Hey, at that time I knew that international medicine was a potential, and I think I had been talking to people at Austrek about that. So that's a fun little sneak peek there. So didn't get out in 2018, but I'm getting out in 2019. Moving on with my life. I did struggle at the beginning of the year with a feeling of sedentariness, that even though I was doing a master's, it was at home. I had moved home after my undergrad, and I felt like I wasn't progressing because I was physically in the same place that I was 4 years before my undergrad. So that's kind of coming out in a little bit in that video. Not feeling that way anymore, and that's also due to personal mental health growth, not just due to the fact that I'm moving.
So, those are my 5 New Year's resolutions for 2018.
You can see when I remembered to look at the camera. Like, you can see my eyes go like, ding.
If you have any, share them down below. I'd love to start talking to you guys about them. If you have similar ones to mine, drink more water. I bet you drink more water.
There I am, hammering home that joke that I thought was really funny.
Water's on there, right? But if you have different ones, let me know and we can share ideas. And I'm hoping maybe halfway through the year I can do a bit of a check-in to keep...
I didn't do that one. Oops.
Keep myself on track, or at the very least at the end of the year I can come back to it and see how I did. So with that being said, have a good 2018 and I'll see you next time. Bye.
And you can see so much of my hand when I close. I don't cut it close enough. And I'm laughing at these things I learned this video. Plug my laptop in. Yeah, because it dinged and said that battery is low. Watch the exposure because I knew it was very overexposed. Look at the lens. Yep. And don't wear shiny jewelry. Yep. I still include things that I learned, and I think it's something I might keep doing until I get bored of it, but things that I've learned in either filming the video, creating the video, or just the topic of the video. It's always now in the description box below, so you can always check it out just to see my own personal commentary on my new skills that I've learned physically editing the video, filming the video, or just if the video is about something about myself, did I learn something about myself? It's just something fun for me to keep this about growth and trying new things and not get into a habit with it. But as the credits roll, I'm honestly pretty pleased with that. I didn't have an end card or anything at the time. I'm happy that I still tried to include the cheesy, really hard to do, even like pro YouTubers think it's cringe, but make sure you subscribe, like this video to see more, comment down below. I still did that stuff. I'm gonna do it at the end of the video. And that was hard. So you know what? I'm pretty proud of it. I think I've definitely improved in skill, even if you watch my videos from before I got the Mac, but as I was learning how to work with Windows Movie Maker more, I got a lot better and just kind of simplified things and made it look a little bit less like a 90s PowerPoint. But yeah, as for the resolutions, I have been drinking more water. I still am not drinking enough. I do not have less things, but I have thought about it. Better relationship with my health. I'll give myself like a half on that. And then I have been with YouTube for a full year, and I have made more than 26 videos. So about half and half, hit or miss. So not too bad. But if you are curious to see what my 2019 resolutions will be, like I said, make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned for that video, because that will be coming next. And maybe I'll be able to keep myself a little more accountable. Comment below, because I said it there and nothing happened, and we're starting to get more comments now, and I like having a conversation with you guys. So comment below if you've already thought about your resolutions, what you think they might be. What are your comments on my reactions or on my first video? Let me know, just chat. I think it's really great to start to get to know you. And yeah, I think that's everything for now. Bye.